Alright, so back to it. Just sort of chipping away at the East Wing. There's something adorable about how incredibly slow the progress is with this playstyle. Oh. That's the rehabilitation ward. Have I been there? It's that I was there as Leon, right? We kind of did a walk about. Yeah, he was in here when everything went, when code whatever got called. And the door doesn't open right now. I was like, hang on a minute, it's all filled in. I guess that's like, we don't need to preserve the realism between the two protagonists necessarily on who knows what about the map, because the player does. So she's right in there. She might be back on the blood again. Talking about her like she's an alcoholic. Or she might be on her cleaning wanderings. Oh, she's over here now. Her moving there was rude. Me getting grabbed even though I knew she was there and I intentionally made the point to run past her was also rude. Don't know if this is safe to do or not. What are we looking at? I wonder what aggroed them all in the first place. Did I do something, or is it just scripted for them all to come wandering out at that point? Is anyone in this room? I definitely hear people around. Is that another antique coin? They're just throwing them at me. I don't think they've ever come at me at this pace before. God, they're so noisy, they constantly make me think that they're seeing me. Mr. Raccoon. It's surreal how apparent the antique coins are and how apparent the raccoons are. They're just in front of you constantly. They feel less like a secret and more just like they're drip feeding you a resource. So that's unhelpful. That is like the only direction to go in, right? Yeah, that's progress right there. Everything else is basically explored. There's like things I can poke at, but none of them are going to give me progress to opening a door or anything. So this is the one way to go, basically, I think. And, did I not inspect that door? Or was it locked from the other side? It's red. It's listed as red, so it's probably other side. What are these noises y'all's making? I don't have a bottle on me right now, and even though I did, I wouldn't really trust them to, like, wander out the front door and not just become a problem for my future, too. I might just have to fight them a bit. I don't expect to be able to stealth take down enemies at this distance, either. Even if it would save on ammo. But dare I even try? Apparently. Get away. Go! Come on! Why is it so hard to run away in this game? Damn it. Complete waste of resources then. I took enough damage to need healing. Pushes you up the stairs. Is he dead yet? Infected blood from his bod? Or just on the floor? Huh. Yeah, why can't I get infected blood from every single body I encounter? I think I can't. That sucked. I want to be really clear about something. Here's me walking. Here's me running. Right? You can barely tell the difference. And on a regular basis, after a sequence ends, I'll hit shift to run, but it like won't seemingly be activated yet. I noticed that when I was running from the big lady, I was like, am I even running? And I hit run again and I'd run. I'm like, what? I was already pressing it. Why didn't it work the first time? And the difference is so slight that it's hard to tell if it's activated half the time. So there's moments where I like aggro somebody and the whole point is to run away immediately, and I want to and I'm trying to, but just doesn't. I do it wrong, and it's just frustrating. Immediately turning all of my scrap into injectors over and over again. At some point I might need to make ribbons, but until they make me. A lockpick, tool for opening simple locks. Each one can only be used once. Ah. Unfortunately, we don't have the master of unlocking here. We just have us. We'll have to do. Looks like it's supposed to be on top of that. If I swing at nothing and smack the wall a little bit, does my wet knife take durability damage? Oh, new typewriter. There was never a new typewriter in the other wing yet. Ah, I keep thinking I can break those. Did they ever have stuff in them? They stood out enough that I was starting to think I should maybe be breaking all of them. So this is like a second safe house, kind of, maybe? We'll see how safe it turns out to be. I don't think I saw a storage container in here. Lead researcher's message. For my secretary, I've misplaced the key for the puzzle box padlock. This is so self-inflicted, man. I've misplaced the key for the puzzle box padlock. None of the other executive must find out. I need to locate it discreetly before next week's meeting. If you can't find it, get the bottle of corrosive from the conference room and melt the lock off. So there's a key to the puzzle box padlock that may or may not exist. It's unclear if it's actually in the game, but there is a bottle of corrosive that can be used to melt it off. I wonder if they're indicating that that's just a one-off thing, or if the corrosive can be used to skip any puzzle in a similar way to how the super bullets might be conceived as a way to skip any encounter you don't want to otherwise deal with. There's the puzzle box padlock, I guess. Yeah, the lockpick's not going to do it. I don't have corrosive ink ribbon tin. They give me so many tins. The fact that I just take an ink ribbon and then I just fill it with blood. And then I'm like, cool, now I can use the typewriter. You're like, what? With my own blood? All right. Ah, yes. 3 completely normal old men who are definitely not deeply... The guy's not even looking at the camera. He just looks sad to be there. Like he's being held hostage. It's funny. This guy looks like stern and judgmental, and like he's the one who made them take this picture, and this is like for him. This guy looks like he doesn't know where he is. And this guy looks like he knows exactly where he is and wishes that he wasn't. Oh, I can zoom in. Oh, I can even look. We can even look closer to their lost, soulless eyes. This poor sad man. Ah! I turned up my mouse sensitivity because my look speed is so slow, but it makes some of the menus go crazy. Artificial organ transplantation experimental team. This was just the note about the puzzle, yeah. Puzzle box in the background. Ah! Combination. Is this the one from the other room? He's holding the sun. Something, something, moon, sun. Like, isn't that just the one I already solved? Or is it you? I guess it's you. So it's the solution to the it's hinting at the solution to the combination, because yeah, we saw a version of this before. But I was fixated on this because that's where the interaction is. So we need to unlock the padlock first, and then we can do the actual puzzle blocks. So you have a combination safe, but then you have a lock on the combination safe on the outside, and you have to open both of them separately. Okay. Moon, sun, star, moon, but is that just the one that we did already in the other room? It's got a green background behind it. In the chairman's office with Mitchell Bennett. The chairman's office. Was that? Yeah. So we already solved that puzzle via the pencil scrapings, but they give you another chance to figure it out, apparently. It's like somebody was, I think somebody was just really into puzzle boxes and was inflicting this entire dynamic on everybody else. And just being very frustrating. It's the group photo. I can just pull my flashlight back out. With some of our constant noises, I kind of just wonder, like, ma'am, you cold? I guess you did lose a lot of blood, right? First the bite, and then the blood extraction. That would make you cold, I think. And now I gotta go around and break all of those that I see. Out of curiosity. This looks like this curtain's gonna open at some point. There's a door behind it, but I'm supposed to act like I can't tell that yet. I wonder if the map indicates that. Not yet. I guess we'll see if that's a thing or not. I don't feel a need to use the typewriter, but I do wonder if its placement is meant to indicate that I really should use it, because I'm about to have like an encounter on the way back. Like a chase sequence or something that I could die in. What is that? ID wristband level 1? Wait. Oh, I haven't even been there yet. The game's just preemptively telling me about that before I even get over there. That's funny. So I'll find, so it's a wristband, not a consumable. Oh no, I did. No! Big baby! Big baby! What was that interaction for? Oh, he's still coming. I'm like, is he not chasing me? Oh my god, he's a big boy. Okay, so I had the right instinct about the keyboard, like the typewriter, I guess, except for the part where I didn't use it. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Maybe you should fight him, little lady. Oh, he's coming. Can he fit through the door? Ugh. Look at the upsetting, like, grasping mouth. Can he not reach through doors? Hey, it's one of the teal thingies. Oh, scrap. There is just stuff inside these. But they're too expensive to pick up. I don't know why there's a dedicated, like, are you sure you want to leave this menu feature when you can, it's not like you're discarding the item. Okay, so I can go lockpick this maybe. The question is, can he reach this? Because that door's even smaller, so he can't reach me unless he can secretly go through the vents, which would be a weird behavior for him. Okay, so we've once again introduced a hyper dangerous, seemingly unkillable nightmare creature. Rare metal. A pile of titanium and zirconium combined with infected blood to create... Oh, yeah. So I can make one more of the special bullets, I guess. Does that gun work on these creatures? I wouldn't want to waste ammo guessing, but... Three antique coins. I think the costs are 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they made them all ascend in that order. So I don't think I can get anything quite yet. But yeah, I had to kind of dump some inventory space. How's my health doing? Fine. Okay. You kind of had the upsetting baby mouth that the previous one had. The baby that chases you around in the last game that people famously cite as like the scariest part of that game. I don't think it ever caught me, but I think I saw later that if it catches you, it like swallows you. That breaks too. That's just the thing that says safes exist. Okay, so there's certain bits of brightly colored porcelain and whatnot that stand out a little bit. A little bit of that Hanna-Barbera effect where something just stands out as being separate from the rest of the surrounding. Don't love that he's back. Was that prompt indicating that I might be able to sneak up on him and stab him in the butthole? Was that not enough? Okay. Interesting. I definitely just got prompted by the game to think that I can eventually kill him by shooting him up with a lot of those things. Which means I could go on a little mission to go get some blood. What's that My Chemical Romance song? Blood, blood, gallons of the stuff, and then it'll never be enough. I can grab my makeshift knives, turn them into scrap. I have some extra scrap here too. It's really weird that I can't just highlight the side of the screen and mouse wheel over it. It's just clearly made for console first and has a weird interaction with you trying to use it in different ways. Alright. Yeah, just the makeshift knives. I'd be somewhat more tempted if the other knife could at least make more. And then you can take 2 scrap to make a makeshift knife. So you can't just convert them back and forth. Yeah, from what we know, I should be able to backtrack to the pantry I opened up. I got a whole bunch of blood and convert that into the injectors as I go. Assuming nothing spawns or surprises me back here. There's so many voices nearby, but I think they're all on different floors. I'm so used to enemies like this being completely unkillable that just the suggestion that I can fight them makes me immediately want to, like, see what I can do about that, because that's kind of exciting. Sneak up on his butthole. Jam the injector in there. It's a suppository. Let's see, so I use my only lockpick, so that's it for now, but one day. Still have one more scrap, right? Yeah, so I could go over to the dining room, which has a bit more in it. The downside is I might find that I have, like, stripped this level free of blood like a locust. Oop. He's kind of in my way here. It's a bit of a roundabout path, but I'd rather go all the way around than either of the other options, which is lure him all the way to the end of the hallway with the other light, which would take a while, or try to go right past him and risk getting bit again for just because I don't want to spend 20 seconds going this way. Uh-huh. This room has been empty. The nightmare thing about these games is always that, like, whenever you're backtracking through familiar spots, they can always surprise you with a surprise encounter. Just a new enemy that shows up, or having them burst through a wall. Welcome to the family, son. Right when you're in the middle of walking through the area. They love doing all sorts of... I have 3 more of these right now. I'm definitely seeing the value of upgrading this device, because being capped at 100... means you don't have enough to even make 2 of those things. And if it's going to take up an entire inventory slot, I'd definitely like it to be as capacitous as I can make it. Let's kill a giant baby. It'd be very funny if there's like a looming threat and I just like wipe it out within like 3 minutes of meeting it. And then it could just freely wander around the area instead of dealing with it. On one hand, it feels like a slight missed opportunity to sort of like defang the entire encounter immediately, but on the other hand, it feels very cool to be able to be like, no, I'm going to use these resources and delete this thing. But of course, the question is also, where is he right now? I have to be able to sneak up behind him. And also on one hand, I'm always worried, what if I'm overinvesting my resources? But on the other hand, it's still there. See, he took a long time to chase me at first, and I thought maybe that like he did something with the body and I was supposed to watch him do, but then because I left immediately, I missed it. Uh-oh. Where is he? Where is he? Up or down? Don't like never gonna tell where he is. Level 1 wristband. That's a lot. Where the fuck is he? Is he upstairs? Is he downstairs? Is he coming? Do I need to hide? And maybe it's just my headphones and the audio settings I'm using, but I'm like, I can't tell where I'm supposed to think he is most of the time, which makes it frustrating when I'm trying to judge. Feels like the audio should be helpful, but all I really get out of it is that he's vaguely nearby, which is not helpful because I'm in a multi-story building where he can always be nearby. This person, it sounds like someone's singing, but also sounds like a bee. Like a mosquito that's in your ear. Like, examination room safe code. Said that weird. As announced in the letter regarding safe replacements, all contents of the safe must be removed by 11:30 p.m. The code is 301050. Any uncollected contents will be disposed of by management. So that's the safe room downstairs, right? The safe in the... where am I? That one? The examination room? Yeah. I should be able to open that, assuming it hasn't been updated since that moment. This person's voice definitely sounds like a mosquito in my ear. Which would be really mean if they were real. I mean, technically the voice actor is real, but they're doing a thing. They know they're doing a thing. I assume this is one of the ladies that do a noise explosion at you. I'm gonna backtrack for the safe, because I'm also hoping to encounter Big Boy and stab him again, but in a context where I can retreat, hopefully. Okay. Sounds like he might be over here. Is that him? Oh, damn it. Okay, definitely sounds like he's over here. There he is. Damn, he does not get through hallways well. It's funny considering how much of these games is sometimes about you sneaking past characters like this, trying to do your jukes. That's like the ultimate fear of certain Resident Evil players, is that you try to juke past every single enemy with your experience from playing Mercenaries mode, and the game's like, all right, well here's a guy that's hallway shaped, just a wall of flesh, like that final boss from like 6 or something. I guess also 7. There's been a few of the ones that are like, here's just a space villain dude. So right 30, left 10, right 50. I'm always amused by this because they don't expect you to actually know how to use a safe. More, oh my god, 3 more coins, okay. Bit overkill. But like when you do for the uninitiated, when you do a safe, you turn right to the first number. Then for the left, if I remember correctly, you do a full 360, then you pick the left number. Then you can go right again. Video games never expect you to actually know how to use a safe though, or recreate that part of it, so you just go straight to the numbers. I'm always like, that's not how that works. I might be able to sneak up on him, or I might just end up right behind him again, or right in front of him again. Not aggro this guy. God damn it, he's coming back this way. Alright, so he's annoying to sneak up on. I'll do it though. God, the animation on that guy is crazy. They really did a good job on him. He's upsetting. Also gonna send him to a few of my friends and be like, alright, is this a hear me out for you? You people like to get sat on big boy. Is this in that realm still? I really just need him to go past that, yeah. The space is just too annoying. I won't forgive you. I'm just gonna bait him over here, because I just really need him to approach this door that he can't get through. Look at him struggling. I guess that might have been why he took so long to chase me at first, because he can't get through the doorways. Yes. In these halls he really has to squeeze through. Hi. Uh-huh. I'm crouching, that means I'm in stealth. Oh god, he turned around. You dick. Man, he has a rough life. Still not enough. He's coming back. Oh, did he explode? No, he didn't. Somebody might be like, what do you mean rough life? They're zombies. No. They're not zombies. I call them zombies sometimes, but if we're gonna be pedantic about it, they're not zombies. I think there hasn't been zombies for a while in these games. They're all like bioweapons. People that go crazy in like zombie adjacent ways that are increasingly... But they get to write their own lore and rules for it all as they go, instead of having to obey pre-existing zombie stuff. Stick it in his butt crack. I hope he fucking explodes.
What the fuck?
Ugh. Rule of threes. Uh-huh. Ooh.
Well, at least it's easier to walk around now.
A golden egg? An I Spy charm. Mysterious charm that works just by holding it. Increases likelihood you'll survive fatal damage. Oh. Interesting. I've never experienced fatal damage yet, so... don't expect it to be a huge deal. Anyway, he might have just gone back and forth down here forever, so I don't know how worth it was to kill him, if we're being honest. What? The wristband is also... Okay. Bro. Alright, well, we gotta go dump our inventory spots, because we're full up again. But, what do you mean the wristband goes in your inventory? It's a wristband. Benefit of the doubt. Can I equip it? No. Maybe the wristband part is locked? And you have to need it of clearance to even wear it. Put it on! Put it on your wrist! Why is it taking up an inventory slot? It feels like the whole point. Oop. Well, I have access to all sorts of things now, so that's fun. Also, too many antique coins. Wow, okay. Okay, the hotkeys for this menu are weird, but I'll figure them out. Ink ribbon, no. Charm, no. We'll just do this for now and choose what to spend that on, I guess. It's so silly, though, that the fucking... Like, what do you mean? What do you mean the wristband takes up an inventory slot? Because, yeah, the key cards we use once, and they go away, apparently. Oh, God. No, we were waiting for this to happen. Rude. Sort of equally tempted by my options here. I don't hear him moving anymore, so I think that he... Why can't I insert more than one in the same time in the menu? Is there like a different way of doing this? Alright, increased capacity for the blood thingy. Oh, he's right behind me. No! Oh, get away. I didn't even use the knife. Maybe that was like a good parry dodge reflex? That one's 4. I thought that was 5. Next, so that one costs 4. Alright, so he woke up, and that's annoying. In the meantime, we can go check out the custodian's office. And, oh god, the garage? That sounds a little scary. The filing room? Check out the filing room, maybe. Like a small goal to check out for now. I feel like I want to save before I check out the garage, because the garage might have a whole ass encounter in it. Any large room either might have a lot of enemies or a big enemy in it. This is a moment to be worried, because I now have a new way of opening doors, which means that the game knows that I'm backtracking. It might have thrown all sorts of surprises at me. Yep. They've thrown some stuff at me. They know. They know the game they made. That's what I love about games like these, is they're in such obvious conversation all the time with their player, and like they're in your brain. But I don't think that he saw me, so that's pretty good. If he did see me, I'd have no choice but to just fight. Hip pouch that I don't have to spend things on. Ah! I got 2 hip patches. And handgun ammo. Doors warped and one open. I wonder if you can open the warped doors. This one's not on the map, so it's probably not noteworthy for the future, so it's probably not a big deal. But I definitely have the thought of, like, are the warped doors a signifier that you come back later? Oh, God. Oh, God. You prick. That was rude. Damn. She has a nice little reflex for reloading. Alright, well. I thought I'd get around him cleanly, but then he happened to fucking... He was literally camping the door at that moment. Like, it's kind of an argument to have, sometimes to have the accessibility features turned on for, hardness of hearing and stuff, is sometimes it's like, okay, I can actually tell what direction that this audio is meant to be coming from in a directional sort of way. Sometimes just isn't that apparent. Oh no. Is that light guy or new guy? Okay, so there's just multitudinous unfriendlies wandering. Let's see. Inventory is fine. I wanted to check out this door. Checking out some of the smaller local ones first so I can hoard the resources. And do that before I save, and then after I save, I'll potentially check out the, bigger threat. do the temptation to use the injector to save a little bit. I don't know how much more scrap I'm gonna have in the long term though. Yeah, I used a lot back there. Is my knife broken? Did I accidentally convert my... Oh, I used it to fend somebody off a minute ago, right? That might have broken my hunting knife. That was the high quality one compared to the makeshift ones. So I have no self-defense knife. I can't even make a noise. Cause she's like kinda camping. Damn. I want to draw her away from there. Is she coming? Is this the stealth detection process? Ah! God, she can book it sometimes. Okay. Oh my god. That her I can tell when she's running. Why can't I tell when I'm running? Oh my god. Okay. Question is, can she open the... She can just open it! Infected blood. A little bit. Okay, so the door does not lock behind me for our purposes. The keycard doors can just open. It was just that the first guy genuinely didn't know I was in there, and then coincidentally I'd opened the door into him. A sample of mutated blood. Analyzing it with the laser microscope allows you to craft med injectors and that kind of ammo. Damn. Okay, so yeah, these are just recipes, so I have to go back to that location each time to analyze them. More ammo for that gun. This room is filling up my inventory. Dang. Thank God we have a big box that nobody ever checks out. I wonder if this game is going to do stuff that happened in Amnesia the Bunker. Particularly, being scary about the safe room by having it become less safe over time. It's so fucking upsetting in Amnesia when you start seeing signs that your safe room might not be totally your own. And you're like, uh-oh. Okay, so... Got enough stuff in my inventory that we're going to want to offload some of it. I can make another injector, which helps actually. But we should offload this bullet and ink ribbon. Or use the ink ribbon, honestly. It's about time to end an episode, and then the next time I'll check out... I'll do the research. Something's definitely going to happen in this room at some point. It's such a big, starkly lit room that seems so safe at first glance. They gave me a real ink ribbon too. Store this bullet. Glad that this is upgraded. Okay. So next episode I'll go get this recipe researched. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna save real quick. Let's do a little check-in. How's she doing? Oh, I guess I can have this blood. Well, thank you. I do like having blood. So we're not having a chat. And I'm not getting into those places till I get access level 3. So it is like an incentive to try to figure out how to get that for sure. Whew, I'm having fun with this. It's fun to be back.